thank the grace of heaven and the virtues of the masters and mercy and compassion of the grand predecessor, transmitters for giving me this opportunity to talk about this class today, which is called, can you guys see? Yeah. It's called the full title is called The Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. It's called Maha Prajna Paramita Heart Sutra. I mean, that's the literal direct translation. Okay? All right, so this is just an outline, but it's 11 pages. So anyway, okay, long outline. Okay. Okay, it's also better known as just plainly the Heart Sutra, which is an abbreviated title for the sutra. Okay? There's a long version of this, which is not really, super long, but this short version, this better known version, or most common known version, it's only 260 words, Chinese characters. Okay, so the long version just includes a translation, introduction in the opening, which very famous, thus have I heard. Okay, there's also a little paragraph, a couple paragraphs, description of the venue, the location, the site, the setting of the teaching by Buddha. Okay, and then also as well as the audience. What makes a sutra is that when, a Buddha's sutra, this is just background information so that in the future when you hear the word sutra, you'll understand what it entails. Given by Buddha, obviously. Sutras are not given by humans, okay? Given by enlightened beings, in other words. Okay, it could be bodhisattvas too. The audience is not limited just to humans. You know that? Yeah. In all the sutras, the intro section, i.e. the description of the venue, the setting, the audience. They all talk about all the various devas, as well as the underworld ghosts, asuras even, They also come and listen. You know that? Yeah, that's what makes it a sutra. So when you and I talk, I don't think the devas would come down and listen to us. Why should they? Anyway, okay, so that's a difference, all right? All right, okay. And then there's a conclusion, all right, with thanks and praises to Buddha. So that's a little long version. That's not that much longer. Just add maybe 100 or so more words. Okay, so it's a very succinct, that means brief, right? Succinct, brief teaching by, in this case, the Heart Sutra by Avalokitesvara, or Guanyin. We say Guanyin. That's to Sariputra, who's what? One of the main disciples, right? Of Buddha, known for his what? Wisdom. I'll get into it later. Okay, all right. Okay, so this sutra, even though it's short, it's 260 something words, it contains the essence of all the teachings of the Prajna Paramita Sutras. Anybody read the Prajna Paramita Sutras? No, I doubt it. Because you know how many volumes it is? I forgot. It's like a couple hundred. It's a lot of volumes. It's long. Why is it long? Because it was taught by Buddha over a 22-year span during the Prajna period, or the period of wisdom sutras. Okay? So this sutra, this Heart Sutra, contains the key theme of, one word, emptiness, or sunyata. I didn't put the word down there. Which is the core doctrine or teaching of all the Prajna Paramita Sutras. Okay? All right? That's a core. That's the central theme. It's core. All right? Okay. Now, there's going to be, there's the term called bodhisattva. Okay? In Pusa. It's just basically one who has generated, whoa, that's long. Bodhisattva, which is an awakened mind or enlightened mind, which is the mind that strives toward awakening, empathy, and compassion to him on his path to become Buddha, for the benefit of all sentient beings. Also an enlightened being who has successfully transferred to him. Okay, that's all. Okay, so in the last class of the Dharma class last week, is it last week? Yeah, last Sunday. Time flies, right? We have this last class. The topic is called Awakening to, etc., etc., etc. So that's what it is. That awakening is not because, my mental or my conscious mind is awakened. No, it's the awakened Bodhi mind, another way of saying, okay, the Bodhisattva. okay, which is, you can say, is a function or part of our Buddha nature. Okay? All right, so it's not the intellectual mind. Okay, so Bodhi, what's Bodhi? Bodhi means to enlighten, be awakened, or become, or being awakened. Okay? Oh, another thing is awakening. I mean, what do they call this? It's a verb that becomes a noun. What do they call that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's grammar. But it just means awakening. It's very important. There's a difference between awakening and enlightenment. That's very important. I didn't write it down here because it's too basic. Awakening is a process towards enlightenment. Get it? Enlightenment is an event that you achieve, you accomplished. Get it? So there's a distinction. That's why we use awakening, because we are in that process. All right? So if you reach enlightenment, i.e. the other shore, or Paramita, you don't need to be awakened. Get it? Because you got it. You're it. You're there. Okay? Anyway. All right. Okay. So Bodhi means to be enlightened or be awakened. All right? So that's why it's the process, okay, of being enlightened. Sattva means living beings, sentient beings, or also implies all the feelings, sensations, desires of a being. Okay? All right, Bodhisattva. So it's an awakened sentient being. It's kind of oxymoron. Anyway, right? Because sentient beings has all these, you can say, qualities, right? But yet, if you're awakened, that means even though you're a sentient being, even though you're not enlightened yet, but you're in that process of enlightenment. Get it? So that's what Bodhisattva means. Okay? All right? Okay. What's moha? Moha means maha. Great. Nothing beyond or greater. Nothing not within or smaller. Yeah. Okay. 大而无外,小而无内. Right? That's the Chinese. So it's all pervading, encompassing entire cosmos. Everything. You can say everything. Everything known and unknown. Okay? Including dark energy, dark matter, okay? Visible matter. All that. Okay? The entire cosmos, the 2 trillion plus galaxies. Hello? Well, that's mass. That's big. Plus, 2 trillion plus. Okay? Yet to be discovered galaxies. Okay. And what's Prajna? Prajna means marvelous, perfect, divine wisdom. Oh my God. Profound, perfect, divine wisdom of our Buddha nature, which is innate in all of us and allows us to see the true or ultimate reality, understand the meaning of life. It's not wisdom that is acquired in this phenomenal realm. Or what is acquired or learned is called knowledge, experience, or memory. It's not Prajna. Get it? So it bypasses, it transcends our conscious mind or intellectual mind. So whatever we learn in school, right, from kindergarten all the way to, grad school, postgraduate, PhD, post-PhD, etc., it's all knowledge. That is not Prajna. That is not this marvelous, perfect, profound wisdom, etc., okay? Because we already have it. It's part of our Buddha nature. You can say it's one face or one side of a coin. The other coin is our essence, our Buddha nature. Okay, which never changes, right? Which is internal, changeless, unperturbed, pure. You can say pure. It's just unstainable, and maybe that's a better, impeccable, right? Okay. Anyway, all right. And then what's Bolo Mito? Well, that's Paramita. That's Paramita. I mean, that's the translation. It literally means to reach the other shore, the opposite shore. That is to reach the shore of enlightenment. It's a way to reach the other shore, to transcend mundane existence, i.e. samsara. It also means the realm of purity and stillness without duality, a blissful and idyllic state, and a cessation of suffering, birth, and death, etc. We call it state of nirvana. You can call it that. Okay? And this is Heart Sutra, literally. That's translate. But what it means is, it's not Heart Sutra of what? I mean, it's somebody's heart? No. Doesn't mean that. See, so that's why the translation is not that great. It means what all of us needs to experience, to embark on, to go through. Very interesting, huh? a path which one must take in order to transcend this mundane existence and attain enlightenment. That's what it means. See, it's behind the words, behind the superficial meaning, right? So that's why if you guys read English, at best, you're going to get just a superficial understanding. So that's why we have to drill deep. Okay, so I'm applying the Buddha nature side, okay? So it's extremely important to understand, okay, the immutable mind nature, tathagata garba, that is, that the nature is the mind, 性即是心, and the mind is Buddha, 心即是性. Okay, now this is looking from the absolute or enlightened perspective, okay? From our unenlightened perspective, that's okay. Another meaning is that the mind and nature are the same, when one is awakened or enlightened, okay, and realizes the unity of essence and its functions. But there's a difference between this nature and this, or this, or this, and this is when we are in illusion. The illusion, that means unawakened or unenlightened. That means as a sentient being. So of course, we say nature and our nature, our Buddha nature, our essence, and our mind, our human mind is different, obviously. Okay? All right? So, okay, two perspectives. All right, now let's go to the actual... there are many, many different translations. There are dozens, literally dozens of translations. Okay, I'm talking about translations and commentaries. But everybody has different perspectives. So if you guys read it, you guys are going to get confused. Well, not confused, but you just get a lot of knowledge, but maybe not the true deep understanding. Okay, so this is from Lecture Liu's, right, which is a 2-hour lecture. Okay, in Chinese it's 18 pages. Oh, he went to talk a lot of stuff. So I tried to, whittle it down to 10 pages, 11 pages. Well, yeah. Okay, he goes in a lot of detail. But okay, so here is these are in bold are the Chinese translations. So if you count the words, there are 260 something. Okay, so here's the translation. Trying to, be close to the meaning of the words, be close to it, and yet try to convey a deeper understanding, okay, or translation. All right, so it means to contemplate our true self nature. That's right here, right here. Guan means to see. Literally, it means to see with our mind, okay, not to see with our eyes. That's very interesting. So basically, it's like an internal, I won't say self-reflection, but it's an internal inward focus. Maybe that's a better word. Okay? All right? And what is our self-nature right here? Well, 自在菩萨. It's true. Okay. It's really our innate abilities, knowledge of it. Okay. 良知良能. Okay. But our innate abilities and knowledge are also known as the 10 emancipations, right? Or freedoms. What are they? See Appendix A. I got to go to Appendix A. Here it is. 实自在. Okay? Right? Now, this is also in the your glossary list. Okay? So if you guys, so you guys should look it up. Okay? In the glossary list, so instead of me going back and forth, I want to, and Lecture Liu expand. I don't want to explain too much detail on it. You guys. It's just basically, they're awesome powers, awesome abilities. You can say that abilities, right? Abilities and okay here. Yeah, where is it? Okay. 10 abodes, 10 grounds. Okay, here it is. All right, so it's basically choice of lifespan, liberation of your mind, which is that is in accord with the Buddha nature, not being constrained by material means, karmic, not liberated from karmic cause, due to our this, right? The three, they call it three karmic causes. Yeah, three karmic causes. Anyway, okay, choice of, you can choose, you have a choice of, of what kind of being you want to be, and when to be born, etc. And you can choose to come as a tree. I don't know. Yeah, you can. As a piece of rock. Yeah, you can do that too. Interesting, huh? Yeah, it's like a changeling. Anybody see Star Trek? Changeling? Nobody. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Before your time. Anyway, changeling. They can transform. Anyway, okay. It can have transcending insight. Understanding of all phenomena and underlying principles. Wow, that's That's part of the three abilities. Anyways, three san능. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. You also have, this is what everybody likes. The 6 transcendental powers. Everybody loves that. Everybody wants that. They don't care about the rest. I want to have that. Yeah, don't you want to have that? You can fly through the air. I don't know. Go through the water. Go through walls. Go through mountains. X-ray vision. Superman vision. Whatever. Isn't that awesome? You can hear somebody talk, like light years away. Whoa! Oh, scary.
And also it goes to different realms.
Yeah. Go to the realm. Yeah, go to different dimensions. You can go to the underworld and not be harmed, right? You can visit the underworld, travel. Hey, look at these guys. Hey, what are they doing? All that stuff. Anyway, scary, huh? And then you have the resolve, will, that's not influenced by the phenomena. And then you have, here it is, the wisdom, okay, of our Buddha nature, which is the Maha Prajna. And you're liberated from all phenomenal conditioned dramas. Okay, that's what it means by Fa. Okay, anyway, a lot of powerful, huh? Okay, powerful, huh? So, all right, so where are we? Oh my God, hey, I'm not gonna finish this. A lot of stuff. Okay, all right, here it is. All right, so it's basically to turn 回光返照. It's like to focus, to literally means to turn the light within ourselves, maybe. Okay, to focus inwardly on our innate abilities and knowledge of our Buddha nature, okay? If we could do this, it will help us become a Buddha, okay? So here's the next sentence. Now, generally, this first word is pronounced 行, okay? Generally, usually. It means to go through, to do, to act in the process of, right? In the course of something, right? Actually, it's pronounced not 行. Anybody know how it's pronounced? Hun. Good. Somebody read something. Okay, anyway. Okay, it means, it's the fourth tone. Hun means you've done it or you're doing it. Get it? So hun, sen, that means you really, that's why it says prolonged period of actual practice. That's basically what you're doing. And then to reach the what? The shore of enlightenment. Okay? So this means time, prolonged period, okay? A time. You do this for that. So after constant and prolonged practice, will our perfect divine wisdom manifest in all our thoughts, words, and actions. So now, we have to practice, okay? And we'll talk about the practice part later, okay? So, for example, when matters arise, our minds, we need to deal with them, right? 事来则应, right? 事去则静, right? Okay, our mind, okay? By dealing with matters of our perfect divine, of our wisdom, profound, we'll be able to see everything clearly, 了了分明, okay? And we know what is what. This is very important, right? 轻重缓急, right? That means what is unimportant, important, urgent, or not urgent and urgent. So we know how to prioritize. So if we have that wisdom, if we know how to use that. If we don't, we're confused, right? Sometimes we focus on unimportant things when we should, do the opposite, right? Sometimes we should do things urgently as opposed to slowly, right? Et cetera, et cetera. Okay, anyway, all right. So Mahaprajna is very important because it will what? Eradicate all forms and reveal the true identity. It's in Chinese it's called 破相显真, right? 破means to break through, to eradicate, to rid of, eliminate. 相 means forms. 显化的显, or right? 现成的现 means no, not 现
显
sorry. 显化 means reveal, manifest the true reality. Right? 显的3点不是一个日一个 一个月 and then 一个 whatever. Okay. Anyway, okay. Because eliminating attachment to forms is extremely difficult. That's why Buddha spent 22 years teaching about Prajna Paramita. So, 22 years, my God. Okay? All right. So this is similar to beyond forms is called the Buddha from the Diamond Sutra, chapter 14, right? Okay? So by conducting ourselves according to our perfect, we will not create karma. Hence, we will not suffer. Very important, all right? So people say, why do we suffer? Well, because we're not using our wisdom. Yeah, that's true. Okay? All right. So 照见五蕴即空. 自空, 界空, 界 means all. Okay? So with 照见 is very good. I call it penetrating, immediate penetrating inside. It's 限量. It's similar to 限量. Okay, the 5 skandhas are all empty. Aggregates. Anybody know what the aggregates are? I'll talk about it later. There's another appendix. Oh, appendix B. Yeah, appendix B. Okay? Appendix B. Let's go to the 5. Anyway, you all know what the 5 skandhas are, right? Oops. Oh, God, maybe it's easier to go up there. I should do split screen, huh? If I can I do a split screen? Okay, here it is. 5 skandhas make up composed of forms, sensations, feelings, perception, conception, idea, mental formations, imprints, impulses, volition, some people call it, okay? Will, consciousness, cognition, okay? All right, okay, those are the 5 skandhas. Okay, but there are 3 types of insight, generally, okay, generally speaking. There's the immediate insight without any cognitive processing. That's called 限量 or vipassana. Okay, that's a Sanskrit term. It's samatha and vipassana. Okay, that pair goes together. 一个是定，一个是限量. Okay? Okay. Then the second one is called cognitive reasoning. Cognitive reasoning. Analysis. So we have what? Direct or deductive reasoning, right? Sherlock Holmes is great at that, right? Right? Okay. 就是演绎, right? 演绎, right? Okay. It just means that you know the generalities, and you want to deduce to the details. Get it? Okay? It's going from the general to the specific. So that's one direction, right? From the general to the specific. Okay? Then indirect or inductive reasoning is what? 归纳. It's going from the specific details to the generalities. So what does that do? Scientists do that all the time. Scientists. Einstein. They analyze. They look at. They do experiments, right? They do experiments or thought experiments, whatever. Okay, thought experiments. Gedanken, right? Thought experiments. So they come up with very specific details, right? Thought experiments, right? Or quantum mechanics, they do those, crazy, what do they call those things? Smashing of, getting those fundamental particles or whatever. And then from there, from the details, they try to build a model to the grand scale, to the general thing, right? General view, general theory. Get it? So that's what scientists do. Okay? All right. Okay. So that's the second one. Then there's the direct, immediate, penetrating insight from listening to the spoken words of an enlightened being inspired Buddha. That's called 圣言量. Okay? All right. So our physical bodies are composed of 5 skandhas, but all 5 skandhas are actually empty because they have no essence and are actually illusions. So we should not accumulate these 5 skandhas in our daily lives. By not abiding in forms, i.e. non-attachment, the 5 skandhas will not exist. Okay? By not treating all forms as true, then we will not have sensations for the forms. So without sensations and forms, there will be no conceptions, ideas, or perceptions of forms. And without conception of forms, there will be no volition or mental formations, impulses, intentions. And without mental formations, there will be no consciousness. Now, people say, Oh no, I'll go later to the 12 dependent origination, 12 links. That's when we start saying, because right now we're in a human form, right? So how do we not become attached to forms, i.e., so as not to create karma, right? So where do you start? Which one do you start? You start with this. You start with this. You know that? This. Right? Right? We all know that, right? Lecture do say so. Yeah, we start so. Yeah, we don't start with wisdom. Very interesting. We don't start with wisdom. Very interesting. Because we're not there yet. So the wisdom that we think we have wisdom, it's just experiences, memories, right? Memories, experiences, and knowledge. Get it? So we start from there. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so very interesting, huh? Okay, all right. So 度一切苦厄, right? Okay, 厄 means disaster, calamity, suffering. Well, 苦 is suffering. Disasters, calamities, adversities. Okay, whatever. So as long as we have immediate insight from our perfect divine wisdom, then we can transcend all suffering. Yeah? Okay. So Sariputra, I mean, that's a translation, literal translation. I mean, Sariputra, that's also his name, person's name. That happens to be Sariputra, one of the major disciples, foremost in wisdom. And this is called the Wisdom Sutra. Very interesting. Or the heart of perfect wisdom or something. Very interesting, huh? It's also so there's a connection, affinity with Sariputra on wisdom. Okay, anyway. Also, it can refer to this word sa also means house. You know that? House. An abode, dwelling house. You know that? It means house. Okay, house. And the 弟子 means a spirit or master that resides in the house. You know that? It means that too. So it means our spirit, our physical body. Okay? All right. Okay. Then here comes the good, almost like what they call paradoxes. So form does not differ from the void or emptiness, nor the void or emptiness from form. What are you talking about? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, our existence is due to this, okay, the unity of our form, body, and our spirit, or essence, you can say, Buddha nature. So there's no distinction, because they're combined, okay, they're combined. Form is impermanent, so therefore it's called empty, get it? Form, a physical entity, is impermanent, okay, right? Even the galaxies are impermanent, okay? Always changing. There's a beginning and end, right? Okay. Yet a form comes from the true emptiness. Okay. Or void. You can say void. 真空, right? 真空. Yeah, I should put the Chinese. So true emptiness gives rise to all forms, and all forms contain emptiness. Oh. So it's a union. It's a unity. Okay. There's a unity. Okay. So similar to the we talked about it, right? 3 weeks ago? Classic of the Way and the Virtue, Tao Te Ching, Chapter 1, remember? We talk about all that. Did you guys have the outline for it, right? We talked about it. Similar to that, okay? All right, okay. So, and then we go next. So this is no difference, right? Okay, between the two, between emptiness and form. So therefore, form in fact is itself empty, and emptiness itself is form. More profound, okay? So all forms exist due to the confluence of the four elements, right? We say the four elements. They say earth, wind, water, and fire, or something like that. Well, earth, wind is the air, okay? Yeah, is that right? Earth, wind. Yeah, earth. Yeah, wind is the air. Fire is heat. Earth, wind, and fire, right? Yeah, something like that. Earth, wind, water, fire. Okay, all right, okay. Yeah. But they are all empty because they have no essence in themselves. Very interesting, right? So all forms of empty are the same entity. Forms are the spirit of the non-delusional nature. This is what I think he's a Dharma master or something. He said that forms are the spirit of the non-delusional nature. Emptiness is the void of the non-delusional nature. Whoa, I don't know what that means. Anybody? You guys can figure it out, okay? All right, okay. All right. No time for that because I don't have time. I don't think I'm going to. Okay, then the next one. It's the remainder of the 5 skandhas, right? These are the next 4, right? This is the second, third, fourth, fifth, okay? 亦复如是. Wow, that's very profound. Anyway, okay, well, sensation, conception, mental formations, or synthesis, I call it synthesis. Some people call it synthesis. And consciousness are also likewise same as the forms. Get it? Okay, so this is shortened version. The actual extended version is sensation is not different from emptiness. No emptiness from sensation. Sensation itself is emptiness. Emptiness is of sensation. And then likewise for conception, synthesis, and consciousness. Okay? So it's repeating each of those other 4 skandhas in the same fashion as for forms. Okay? So basically, they're all saying that all skandhas are empty. Like forms. Like the form itself. Don't forget, these 4 are mental. So it's kind of intangible, almost intangible, right? We can't really see it, right? We could see its results, but it's basically internal, okay? All right, okay. Now here comes the second one. This is what Avalokitesvara was saying. He addressed, Sariputra again, okay? This time, this term refers to our intangible self, form. That is our Buddha nature or essence. It also refers to our can mean to our Dharmakaya. Dharmakaya. Okay, that's that 3 bodies. Anybody know what the 3 bodies are? Anybody knows? No. Yeah. Oh man, that's too much. Okay, here it is. Oops. Where is this? Okay. Where is it? Hey. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Trikaya. It's called the Trikaya. Okay? The threefold body or nature of a Buddha. We are all Buddhas. So we all, even though we're enlightened yet, we're saying, hey, I'm just a sentient being. But actually, we all have a Dharmakaya. We all have a Sambhogakaya. And we have the transformation body, Nirmanakaya, which is right now our physical body. Get it? So it's 3 in 1. Okay? Very important. All right? Okay. Let's go look. Okay. So then 四诸法空相, right? All dharmas are empty. Basically, I just say dharmas. 法, yeah. 法空相. Okay, yeah. Empty, void. Okay. So all dharma, things, phenomena, okay, so because there's 法 and 相, okay, are the manifestations of our Dharmakaya. Remember the trisyllogism? Never mind. It's too much. Trisyllogism. Let's go all the way to the end. Right here. Here's the trisyllogism. Okay? All right? You guys can look it up. Okay? Here's the trisyllogism. Okay? Well, how come I didn't have a translation? Anyway, okay. All right. It just means, it says, to see a mountain. A mountain's a mountain, right? To see a river or water is water. To see a mountain is not a mountain. To see a river is not a river. Okay, so that's the negation, right? One's the positive, one's the negation. Then the second trisyllogism is seeing the mountain again, it's still a mountain. Seeing the river again, it's still a river. Why? Because we're seeing it from our Buddha nature or through our Buddha nature. Okay? So, all right? Okay, so anyway. So, true emptiness and true form. Okay, that's what it is. It's shortened from 真空实相. Okay? So, true emptiness is not a vacuum. Vacuum is called 完空, right? That means literally there's nothing. Nothing. No molecules, no subatomic particles, no nothing. No dark energy, no dark matter, nothing. Okay? Nor is the form false. The Dharmakaya is the true form of the formless. Okay? Emptiness. Okay? That's from what? True form of the formless? Flower sermon. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, flower sermon. I didn't put it down. But so Dharmakaya is emptiness. It's formless. Yet it is changeless, eternal, i.e. true form. Never changing. Eternal. Always is. Always exists. You can say always exists. Okay. All right. 不生不灭. That means it's neither created nor annihilated. Okay? No beginning, no end. You can say that. So this refers to the source or origin of all phenomena. Same thing. Similar to the chapter 1 of the classic of the Way and the Virtue. the essence always existed, 本体, okay? It's timeless, eternal, all right? So, 不垢,不净, right? 净, this means 净, pure. So neither defiled or impure. Some people translate impure nor pure. So it cannot be defiled by any phenomena. Nor is it called pure. Very interesting. Why? Because the essence is non-dualistic. Get it? So we're looking at. So remember, Avalokitesvara was talking to Sariputra from the absolute view. Okay, absolute view up here. Remember, this time, right? It refers to this, right? Okay, that's the absolute view. Okay, which is what? No duality. All right. Okay, that's what he's saying. All right. Okay. And 不增不减, right? That means neither increasing or diminishing or decreasing. Diminishing does not increase its divineness. Is there such a word? Divinity, divineness. Nor does it diminish in its worldliness. Okay. So anyway, we need to understand that we all have the same Dharmakaya, which is not created nor annihilated, neither defiled nor pure, neither increasing to non-dualistic. Okay. Okay. 四故空中无色. This is because in emptiness there's no form. True emptiness is formless. Okay, that's all it is. Then 无受想行识, right? This is the other four skandhas. Remember? So nor, remember he's talking about form. The whatever, all the way up here. That dharma, right? All things. So neither. He's talking about forms here, right? So same thing with our sensation, conception, synthesis, volition, or consciousness. Okay, so our Dhammakaya has no skandhas. Because why? The 5 skandhas arise from our 6 roots. See Appendix C. Okay, anyone know what Appendix C is? Where's my appendix? You know what the 6 roots are, right? Oh, jeez, wrong one, wrong file. Oops, wrong file. Where is it? Okay. You know what the 6... Ooh, right here. Ooh, did I say Appendix C? Yeah, right here. The 6 internal... or 6根, they call it the 6根, right? Which is what? Just the first half. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Okay, get it? All right? Okay? All right, so... the Dharmakaya doesn't have 6 roots. Only the physical body has it. Okay? Oh, that's a lot of detail. Too much information. Okay, where is it? Okay. Okay, where is it? Okay, right here. All right. So there are no eyes, right? No eyes. That's what this is. No eyes, no ears, no nose, tongue, body, or thoughts. Since the Dharmakaya has no 6 roots, then it does not have the 5 skandhas. So we need to slowly eliminate our 6 roots over time when we're cultivating. Okay? And then okay, here comes the object. Not the object. Yeah, the object of the 6 roots. Get it? The object. Sense objects. Right? Okay, sense objects. So, what do we... remember we have eyes, right? Eyes, right? So eyes sees what? Forms. Some people say forms and color. Okay, fine. And then nose ears hears what? Sound. Nose what? Smells sense. Tongue has tastes. And what? Your body, touch, gives you sensations. And your mind gives rise to what? Ideas. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So that's the, where is it? Right here. So these are 6 qualities produced by the 6 senses interfacing with the objects. Phenomena. Okay? So these, unfortunately, 6 qualities are always changing. Thus, they're not real. They're empty. They're illusions. So by not abiding in forms or not attached, because they're empty, we will not be influenced by them in our daily lives. So that's very important. All right? Then this 无眼界, right? 乃至无意识界, right? So I guess the translation, the different translations, but I can't say there's no realm of vision, no realm of thoughts and consciousness. These are the, you can say it come from here, right? This, okay? And this, okay? All right? Okay. So that means basically it says the 6 roots combined with the 6 qualities produces the 6 consciousness. Whoa. Okay? So the six consciousness are the mind, thought, and perception, which gives rise to, friction, contention, and conflict with others. Why did I say C, appendix C? Why did I say that? Okay, it's basically the combination, or the combination. Okay, so here it is: the six roots. We talk about six roots, the six qualities, and the six consciousness. They combine to form the 18 levels of the underworld. That's also what happens. Okay, so that's how we say the 18 levels in the underworld. It's formed by these, or it's just a combination. Okay, so we should avoid relying on the six consciousnesses and rather use the true mind that is innate, i.e., the perfect divine wisdom. Perfect divine wisdom. Okay, this is a long one. Ooh. Now this, wow, it's hard to translate. It's not. Wu Ming. Okay, so that means no ignorance. Okay, it's a double negative. Okay, Wu Ming means ignorance. So not ignorance, right? Okay. Yi Wu Ming Jing. It means elimination of ignorance, right? Okay. 乃至无老死, even up to including neither old age nor death, and 亦无老死尽, nor the elimination of old age and death. Okay, what this is talking about is the 12 nidanas, or the 12 links of dependent origination, dependent causation. Okay, here they are. Appendix D. If you want to go into detail, it's right here. Okay, right? The 12因缘, right? Okay. So, it all starts, one is here and all the way down. Okay? So right now, becoming, so let me go back. Too bad I can't show this. It doesn't matter. Okay, just remember they're 12, right? Remember they're 12? Okay, they're 12, right? Okay, 1 to 12, right? All the way down. Okay? All right. Okay, so I'm going to, step by step, this is what, wow, it's a lot. Okay. Oh, I can't get into the 4. Okay, here. So, there is old age and death, right? That's the 12th one, right? Remember? Because why? There is birth. That's the 11th one, the one above it, preceding it. Okay, so these are links. Just remember. Then there's birth because there is karma, yo, ye. Okay, I mean it's shortened to yo, but it means that there's karma. That's number 10. That's the one before. There's karma because there is clinging or attachment, chi se. Okay, it's basically chi means you like, right? You like, and you reject, or acceptance and rejection. Okay, that's what I'm talking. Then there's clinging because there's craving, like and dislike, 喜欢讨厌. I like this, I don't like that, that type of thing. Then there's craving, right? Like and dislike, because there's what? Feeling and sensation. Because you feel something, right? I feel, oh, this is too cold, I don't like it. Or this is too hot, I don't like it, right? Or this is warm, I like it. Or this is cool, I like it. Or stuff like that, okay? All right. Then there's sensation because we come into contact with, through our six senses. Remember, to the six sense objects, right? So it's not just physical, it's also, mental, obviously, okay? Then there's contact because there are what? The six sense faculties, okay? All right? Then there are six sense, okay, so that's number 5, right? So we're working our way up to the beginning, right? There are 6, or to the source. There are 6 sense objects because there is what we call name and form. Name means something intangible, form means something tangible, okay? You can say they're objects. Intangible, tangible objects. That's number 4. Then there's name and form because there is what? Consciousness. We're aware. We have thoughts. We have cognition, right? Okay? And then there's consciousness because there is volition or synthesis. We get ideas, all right? Concepts. Concepts. Conceptions, okay? Perceptions, mental perception, okay? And then there's volition because there is ignorance, number 1. Okay, so it all starts from ignorance. That's why we have karma. Or we have birth and death, or aging and death. Okay? That's the 12 links of dependent origination, also known as dependent causation. Which talks about causality. So, ignorance, this number 1, is the first of the 3 subtle conceptions. You know that? If you want to go Another way of looking at it. That stirs the perceptive faculties, which initiates the creation of karma. Okay? So originally there is no ignorance. Originally. Okay? But due to not knowing or understanding the truth, ignorance arises. Very interesting. So how does that not knowing or understanding the truth comes about? Because we do not how do we prevent that from coming to us? It's by not letting thoughts arise and let it go of karmic, right? 一念不生，妄愿放下. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so ignorance will not rise. This is called awareness. 觉, we say 觉. I mean, some people say 觉 is also enlightenment, but I like to call it awareness at this stage. Okay, all right. So how do we end all this endless stream of transmigration? Right? Okay, it's called samsara. 流转门, right? 流 means to flow, stream. Constant transformation stream. it's transmigration or so. I.e. samsara. By not allowing sensation feeling to affect us, influence our minds. Remember we call that sensation? Number 7. Right here. We start from there. Get it? And then we, work our way. Is it this way or this way? Doesn't matter. This way. Up here. Okay? Because we started out with this, right? With this type of state, you can say, right? So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because we're in this physical realm, right? We still come in contact, right? We have to see. I have to see things, right? You have to see things when we're dealing with things, right? We have to eat, right? So we can't eliminate this 6 or 5 or etc. But we can start from here by not letting this affect us. It could mean attachment too. Okay, so where is it? Yeah. So recall when matters rise, we need to deal with them, and we need to be still. Okay, so that's what it means. Okay, that's an example. So doing so allows our perfect divine wisdom to deal with all matters and does not create karma. Realizing that all karmas and forms arise due to the confluence or the meeting together of all of karmic causes, then we should not be attached to form. But this requires effort, right? Because we tend to consider forms to be real. Get it? And we mistaken that for the real thing. All right? So the effort required is to what? Constantly have awareness of our Bodhi mind and to be in accordance with our Buddha nature. Same as the doctrine of me. Okay? Chapter 1. All right. Now, 无苦寂灭道. So so the direct translation is there's no suffering, accumulation, or affliction. Okay? Which is what? The Four Noble Truths. Okay? All right? So this gets more detail. So when Buddha was expounding or teaching the Four Noble Truths, which is part of the his first teaching is called what? Dharmakakra Pravartana. Whew. Dharmakakra means the Dharma wheel. Pravartana means to set into motion, to turn the wheel. Get it? So he had 3 times, you know that? He had 3 times turn the Dharma wheel. Okay, let me just finish this. So the technical term is this. 三传法人12形象. Okay, which is the following. It's the turning of indication of forms. 四相转, right? Which is, and these A, B, C, D are the Four Noble Truths, okay? So this is the suffering we must bear. Literally our nature. This accumulation of afflictions due to sensation beckons us, okay? We're attracted to that, okay? So this cessation of suffering could be proven to us, i.e. we can go back to our true nature. And this path of cultivation to insight could be practiced by us, okay? So, okay. Then the second turning is to persuade us to cultivate, okay? 全修转, right? It means 全means to persuade, okay? All right. This is the suffering we should know its meaning and cause. We should understand why there is, okay? Or what is then this accumulation, we should eliminate it, cut it off. And the cessation of suffering, we should be able to achieve it. Okay, that is, the suffering can be extinguished. And this path, the Eightfold Path, we should follow it, i.e., cultivate. So the third turning is the what? Or confirmation. Bearing witness, 坐正转, right? Okay, means this is the suffering, we already have overcome it. Literally means to know it. This accumulation effect, we already have cut it off. This cessation of suffering, we already have realized, i.e., achieved. The path, i.e., nirvana. The path we have already completed. We have cultivated completely. Okay? All right, I'm sorry I can only get about halfway. There's more, but you know, it's a long outline. Okay, so I can stop here. All right, I'm about halfway through page 6. Okay, anyway, so you guys can all look it online and go through it. It's an outline, but it's some detail. All right, so okay, so I like to beg Buddha's forgiveness for not saying things completely and properly in some areas. So I beg for Buddha's forgiveness. Thank you.